and then your test data. Test data later, not yet. Okay. And 1.6 is actually your testing activity and estimate. So whatever we have started to discuss during the lecture, during the tutorial, you can already start to work on your test plan. Okay. So let's check back what you have corrected last week and what you have started to do after that. So that is what I need to do. Okay, so which team? Don't say you didn't hear me at all again. Huh? I'll be frustrated. Yeah, yeah, please. Uh, can you please let me know what I should check? Where are we? If you're being silent, I don't know. Your team is which team? Huh? Which system? The first one, right? The post online website, right? Okay, sure. If someone else want to talk, also no issue from the same team. At least one person is sharing, then another person can be updating me.
Miss, this is the risk that we. I think it's the solution part. I'm not sure if it's correct.
Uh, Website integrity. Why? Website integrity. Can you zoom in?
Miss, which part you want to see? Yeah, how?
No, I want to see the integrity explanation first. Uh, I think last week we have talked about this, right? The product risk, about the integrity. Um, Wait. It means because of the data, we cannot continue with the testing, is it?
Yeah, because I think what we understand about is if the website has malware attacks or something like that, then it affects the data integrity or something like that, which affect our testing.
Can we directly put the title which is referring about the data attacking part instead of website integrity issue?
Oh, okay.
The name, the title.
Oh, okay.
So here it means when the website is being attacked, it means the data is being attacked, correct?
Ah, yeah.
Okay, can I see the solution? Because the thing is, when we are planning for the test plan here, right, it means the solution actually we will need to do. So let's assume if the website data has been attacked, it is actually not our system. And how we are going to do the solution when it disturbs the testing? When you said about identifying the security issue and then how we are going to implement the measurement all, you are not going to do that, am I right? Because that is not our job. That's why when we are selecting the risk, right, the product risk is actually something coming from the product, but the solution which we are saying is at our side, what we are going to do while waiting for the client to fix that issue. For example, when we said the system is down, we are not going to bring it up. We will wait for the system to be up again so that we can continue with the testing. And when we said there is changes happen on the functionality which disturb our test item, we are not going to do any changes on the system, but we will do changes on our test case test plan. So here, when we said about the data being attacked, right, we cannot do the testing until that particular IT team of this post laju need to do the fixing.
Oh,
Do you get what I'm saying? So here the solution is more on how we are going to solve the attacking part. So here the solution is not about fixing the system. The solution is more on how we are going to change our test plan or change our test case according to whatever issue happened on the product. So if the system is attacked and the system is down, it means can we test it?
no.
No. But are we going to be the one fixing the system?
No.
No. So what is the solution which we will do about it?
Um,
So it means we are not going to be the one fix it, but we might need to hold our test execution until the system has done, has been fixed. So until then, what we are going to do? So the risk here is nothing about the risk on the product. The risk on our testing activity, which has been disturbed due to that integrity issue happen. Got it? So disturb our testing activity because I have planned I want to start my testing on the 15th of December, for example. Suddenly on the 17th of December, there is attack happen. So it means I cannot continue with the testing. So when this happen, what I'm going to do? How I'm going to rearrange my timeline or how am I going to do the allocation of the resources? Something like that. But not about fixing that attacking part of the product. You get what I'm saying?
okay. I think so.
Okay. So here, when you are doing the solution, right? Uh, to review why we need to review back our test plan due to whatever happened there, because we are not going to do any security testing, correct? Our focus is functionality testing. So are we going to implement any security testing measures here for us to do any changes or adjustment on our side or to review our test scenario and so on?
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we might need to reschedule our test activities. So when we reschedule the testing activities due to this issue happen, how we are going to rushing it out? How we are going to put our testers to work double to finish the testing which is delay now? So those kind of thing is what our solution we need. We are not going to implement anything here due to the security issue. We are not going to come up with anything to do with the security part. No. Do you
Understand.
get?
Yeah.
Okay, can I see what other risk you put under product risk? Okay, the server downtime. So the solution is we are going to do the wait this backup is for what?
I
Backup and the recovery plans is for what?
uh I think it's more like a plan what to it's like a plan for the rescheduling something. I think the explanation may be a little bit wrong.
Yes,
But it's like
because this is more like how we want to have a backup to let the service to be still running, actually that is not our solution, that is their solution.
I think it's more like making a plan what to what kind of how to do the testing after the
Yes,
server
correct.
down.
That is our solution. Okay, the third one, how many risk you have? Okay, the functionality changes the solution. Okay,
What is it?
so just check back your solution for the first one and the second one.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Mm. The project is okay, right?
Project. I think we change literally everything.
Okay, the resignation of the project team members. Can we directly put testing members or testers instead of project team? Because our plan here is about the testing only, not the entire project. So when we said resignation, it means it's about the testers. Check again if you have mentioned anything about project team members. Let's use the word tester. Okay. The next one.
I'm not sure if this one is kind of redundant when, with the previous one.
Which one?
With the
Turnover is more on the same thing, right?
okay, then we taking up.
Wait. Why the turnover happen here? Maybe you can mention because the solution is more on training. Why
Uh,
training?
because maybe this is more focused on if the tester that resign or change company, then they are the skill tester and the remaining tester might not have the experience, so they need training to head.
So I think maybe we don't need to say it about the turnover part because the turnover part is on your first risk ready. So this one you concentrate more on the maybe lack of skills or knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Then the solution will be providing the testing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, training.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, the third one. I think this one we already checked, right? The tools. Okay. Is COVID coming again?
Is an example. Now COVID also
No, no need to
increasing.
mention as example. I mean, what can be happening? Yeah, actually, cases is going higher. No need to say for example. We refer to that one particular pandemics. I mean, like, no need to say for example.
Oh,
Just directly mention what disaster or what issue we are talking about. Directly say it. No need to use as an example. Mm.
this one is a test strategy with the cause and effect graph.
Okay, so is everybody in the team going to use the same?
Yeah.
All the five of you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Have you started? Not yet.
for my part, I want to ask. Yeah, okay.
Recall me your module. Which is your module?
This module is 微送，
Account module, is it?
since I'm talking, then I'll let's check my part. I'm not sure if because for my module there's a lot of display error, like for the E2, E3, and the E4. It's like a
Sorry, can I know which module are you?
the tool module for the parcel rate
Tool
calculator.
module. Okay, so you have your parcel rate calculator and then the parcel tracker. Okay. Um, so it means each of the invalid input has its own error message, correct?
Yeah.
Then you need to show them one by one then. I
Oh,
mean, your effect will be one by one then.
okay.
Because we cannot have a general error, right? Error message.
If like the E4, like the rate outline when there's wrong input, because it's occur same time as the error message, I also need to write it out.
Together, is it? It means two
Together.
effects happen at the same time.
Yeah. Then I use
Um,
the N or we I don't need to.
okay, sorry. E4 happen when?
When there's error message, like all the error message also got the red light now.
Oh,
Then should I?
then it means it's going to be two effect for every test case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To display the red outline around the input box indicating the wrong input, and together with it will be display the error message. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So it means your test case will have two effects.
Yeah.
So when you do the test execution, if any of it did not work, consider it's a failed test case, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Then I think another part is for the test case number.
Mm-hmm.
Because you mentioned that for the or for this part,
Yes, yes.
each one need one test case. Because if for the red outline, the E4 is the red outline. And because every error message will have the red outline, then this one each of them.
No, in that case, right, your E4, do we need to separate it?
Oh,
Because your E4, it's not happening on its own, right?
yeah.
It will happen together with another effect.
Yes.
So in that case, how because your E4 suppose because now it's like duplicating, your drawing.
Yeah.
Can
This,
I see
the test
again?
case is
So your C1, all this is actually
the error
uh,
message.
it means when it's not how you write your statement. Can I see your course?
The CI.
So enter a valid postcode of the sender. So it means when it's not a valid postcode. then it will show the red outline,
Uh,
and then it will give E1. Is it something like that?
yeah.
Okay. In that case, uh, can I see back your drawing? C1 will be for E1. I think the drawing like this, it's okay. But when you are writing your, what is that? Your decision table, right? Every test case, you need to have the true for example, E2 and E4, E3 and E4.
Uh-huh.
When you are testing them, automatically together with other effects, the error message effect, you will put the E4 together. So it means every test case, you will have two effects to be true.
Oh, okay. Understood.
So you don't need to separate six test cases to show the E4, and then another six test cases to show like E2, E3, E4. No need. You just put them together.
Oh, for here. That's
Ah,
why.
so it means let's assume I want to check the error message which is E2. Together with that error message E2, my E4 should be true also, correct?
Uh,
Then when it come to another test case, when my E3 is true, my E4 also need to be true, correct?
yes.
So you just put in the same test case
Oh, okay.
because no choice, because it must work together.
Understood.
Okay.
Let it's good. Another one is the parcel tracker.
Okay.
If like the cursor also changes, is it also considered as one? Because mine is that he can enter at up to five tracking numbers. So when it one already enter five, then if he wanted to enter another one, the cursor will not allow them to click into it, and the cursor will not change to the text select icon. It's like indicating. Is
Hmm.
it also considered as one?
Because that field do not have any other error message, correct? Because they already use the, like for example, they already use the HTML script to do the validation, correct?
Yeah.
Then you will put it as a effect because there is no other error message will pop up.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
The error message is only when they press like a confirm button to check their tracking number. Then you only show the invalid tracking number, the only error message. Others, there's no other.
But do you have the clicking part as your cause? Because if you don't click, then it will not show out, right?
Oh, yeah. So I also need to add
Yes,
it as
yes.
well. Okay.
That's why we combine the functionality test together with the UI functionality. This is the reason.
That's all for my part.
Okay.
I'm not sure. 你要讲吗？I missed the test entry and the exit criteria. I think it's somehow similar to what you mentioned in the tutorial class.
Okay. Um, we need to separate second and third, is it?
I'm not sure.
Hmm?
I think that-
Okay. Scroll. No, no, no. The fourth one. Test data. What it mean availability of test data? Can our data will not be available? Because when we say test data is actually part of our test environment. Okay. Normally, the availability of test data is when we are required to generate the test data. It means like we need to set up the like a database. We need to generate by using the test data generator. Then the data must be available there. But now for your case, for your testing, right? Are we going to have any test data generation for us to talk about the availability of test data?
No.
Because we are not going to generate like how to say, like for your FIP, right? You need to generate sample of data, correct? But for this assignment, do we need to generate the test data? I don't think so. So test data can be actually part of your first one. What is your first one? The test environment. Mm. So test data will be part of here. So you can have the three test entry criteria should be okay.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
We put it in the first test
Yes,
case.
yes.
Okay.
Put it together there. Okay, then test exit criteria. Please mention one time to complete one test cycle. The first one. In your explanation, please put that all test case must be executed at least one time to complete the test cycle, one test cycle, like how we discussed today, this morning. Please use the word test cycle. Um, I, I think I told you this morning, right? Don't confuse when to use minimum, maximum. Are you sure minimum percentage of pass rate is 97%? Sorry,
We
the failed test case. Is it minimum 3%?
maximum.
Ah, percentage for pass is correct. Minimum. It means it can go more than that. But if you put minimum 3%, it means it can fail more than that, which you suppose should not allow. Mm, okay. Do we need any additional thing? Nothing. Later, for our test data, because data is part of our test environment, right? You have the hardware, you have the software. Have you find RPA2?
We find one UI.
UiPath Studio. Mm. So as part of your software, put this RPA tool also. Software. Did you include it? Okay. RPA tool, UiPath Studio. Okay. Have you do the study? Have you do the demonstration part?
No.
Okay. So you start with the study about the tool and then the features of the tool. So the demonstration here will be not only one screen, it will be the user manual, the screen by screen, how the tool need to be installed, how the tool can be used. You know how to do user manual, right? The step by step how to use this tool.
We
So
will.
you
Yes.
need to register, you need to get the access, and then you need to know how the tool work. Then the last part will be the pro